Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. Now, in today's video, we are going to look at things that people do for no reason whatsoever. Literally, stupid things that people do. Like, it's a waste of time, but they do it for either the fun of it or because they've got into a habit of doing it. Honestly, this video is just for a bit of fun. The things that the people do literally makes no effect on most things, but yeah, it's just little things that people do, like this right here on Black Goldville. How many people, when you start the map, try to go through this building here without breaking it? I mean, it is a habit of a lot of people, and again, something silly, but it is something that people has done for many, many years. They just, if they break it, it's like you've just lost the battle. It really is. So that's one thing that people do that is just stupid. Another thing, again, another habit. Now, a few of these have changed over the years, but Dead Rail, we have a snowman. Yes, we don't just have one snowman. In fact, we've got a couple of snowmen. Now, unfortunately, you can't shoot the snowmen, unfortunately. I wish you could. I'm sure you used to be able to shoot a snowman, but I don't think you can. But instead, how many of you aim for the snowman? Come on. Admit it. How many of you aim for the snowman on Dead Rail? There isn't just one snowman. There is actually a couple of snowmen just down the bottom here as well. There is another snowman. If you just turn to the left, down by that building, there is another snowman. So that is the second thing that people do that is totally pointless. Moving on, again, something that has changed over the years. You're not able to do what you used to be able to do with this, but again, it is something that people used to do. So back when, I believe it was either the World Cup or the Euros years ago, Wargaming added something on this map. Back when it was a dark map, in fact, they added little balls, little footballs or soccer balls, and a little pitch here with some goals. Now, you used to be able to move the ball. You used to be able to move the ball. Again, it is something that so many people would aim for the ball to try and get it in the goal. And again, if you are one of those that was around when you used to be able to do this, do not sit there and tell me that you didn't try getting it in the goal. Don't tell me that you didn't try to score. Yeah, you did. Everyone did. It's nothing that changes the outcomes of the game, really, unless someone is actually trying to score while they're getting shot. But yeah, sadly, you can't actually move the balls anymore. You can't shoot them, you can't move them. You used to be able to do all that, but yeah, Wargaming have changed it, so the ball just stays put and never ever moves. Now, if you get yourself also a small enough tank, you're actually able to fit through the goals without destroying them. Yes, believe it or not, you can actually fit yourself through these goals, and you can keep the goalpost there without destroying it. As we're going to see here, we only just managed to do it, but the fact that we can do it, and at the end of it, when you're bored, yeah, you just break the goal. Come on. Everyone's tried it. If you haven't, you don't know what you're missing. So that is another thing that people do that is totally pointless in this game. So moving on to another one. This one I've seen people do, but it isn't that. I mean, this one, the first one, is regular. People do it a lot, but the second one on this map you don't see too often. It's more you see on a different game, which we will talk about. But the first thing, they have these water vents or whatever they are, pipes. Yeah, you can actually shoot these, and again, it just bursts out with water. It is something people do. People do shoot them. People do drive through them quite often, more often than you think, to be honest. Yeah, it's just a habit that people got into, something a little bit different that you can shoot it and a lot of water pipes up. So again, totally pointless. The next one, yeah, you don't see it often, but yeah, people, these little things here, the posts, I mean, yeah, how many of you, when you start the map, you try to drive through them and not, you know, not destroy them. Again, it is something that people do. In fact, there's 3 things on this map that people do that is totally pointless. So yeah, they try to not break it. I mean, it doesn't make a difference if you break it or not, but yeah, people do try to go through the holes. And again, the rare thing on this map that you might see people do is just pull up to this fuel station, refuel their tank, because, you know, you need fuel. If you haven't got fuel, you can't drive your tank. So people might pull up to these fuel tanks, refuel their tank, and at the end of it, they might sabotage it so everyone else cannot refuel their tank. Oh, hello, another one. Let's destroy it. So yeah, once they refuel, they then just, they either shoot it or they drive through it and see that massive explosion. People do it quite a lot. Moving on. Again, when this map first come into the game, do not tell me that you didn't try to race this falling aeroplane. I mean, everybody tried to do it. Everyone was like, do you know what? I think I could beat this plane. And when they don't, they go back and they try again. I'm like, you know what? I really think in the right tank, I really think I can beat this plane. So they try from different angles, they go from different directions, and they try to beat this plane. You'll get close, but it is impossible. You cannot beat the plane, but it doesn't mean that you haven't tried it. Everybody, when this tank was first come into the game, everybody tried beating that plane. So yeah, any of these that you guys do, I mean, as I've said, it's a little bit of fun. The video is just for a little bit of fun. People have tried them, a lot of them people have tried. What other ones are there? You know, you see people shoot cars or things down for no reason, but is there anything that's on the list that you used to do for no reason whatsoever? Because there isn't literally any reason to do any of these, but yet it is still things that people still used to do for no reason whatsoever. So let me know in the comments below, is there anything on this list that you used to do, or is there anything different that's not on this list that you used to do that is totally pointless? But for now, I hope you enjoyed today's video. A little bit different, but a little bit of fun. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye.